Hello everybody, I'm Ralph,
And I'm Darryl.
and this is Community Time, or whatever we decide to call it.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Community Time. We've got a great show for you tonight. Tonight's going to be the underwater special, isn't it, Darryl?
That's right. A few special tips and tricks of how to do survival underwater when you are breathing, or trying to breathe anyways, when you're trying to move or travel underwater in an efficient way, as well as building underwater.
Nice.
Let's see what tips and tricks we might give to our viewers.
Right, Darryl. I'm excited. Take us away.
Let's go. So here we are at our fishing village where we can check out the waters right off of the docks here.
Nice.
So, have you ever had it where you've run out of air underwater and it gets really annoying, especially when you're down deep?
All the time, dude. All the time.
Yeah, it just happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here are a few ways that you can get around it. A couple ways. So now I checked, and this does still work in the current version of Minecraft.
115 we're in now.
115.2. So, if you're running out of air, just place some reeds down. This is an old trick. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Oh, nice.
You just carry a couple of reeds with you. Now, they do, however, they need to be on a block that is next to a source block of water. Right here. That's why I put it down right there.
Oh, so like a little ledge. They need to be on a little ledge. You can't put it right here.
Yeah, you can't place it there at all. Now, if you do this, you can place it there because it is next to a source block. Or you could
dig a little hole.
Dig a little hole. Now, that is not a source. It doesn't necessarily have to be a source block. It just has to be water flowing by it. Just like any reed that you would place on land. It's the same thing. So
cool.
Now, there is another alternative, which you can see right here. If you're running out of water, you don't have any reeds, but you have a whole bunch of dirt.
Running out of air.
Yeah, you're running out of air. You have a whole bunch of dirt or some other kind of building material that you'll usually have on you in Minecraft. You just go like this: 1, 2, 3, over 1, up 1, and around the middle 1, and then dig that out.
Then you got like a little diving bell going
That's
on
right.
right
You
there.
got a little diving bell. Yeah. This is actually easier to make if you have something to build onto. So if you're in the middle of a shipwreck or something like that, just remember this concept right here, because you might not have any dirt to plant stuff on when you're in the middle of a shipwreck down underneath. You can't plant reeds on wood. So just remember that you need to dig something out and create a little tiny pocket of air.
Cool.
So those are the things that you can do without any special gear or enchantments. Of course, right now we're using pretty heavily enchanted armor, so I have Aqua Affinity.
You got Respiration and Aqua Affinity. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have... Oh, yeah, I have Respiration 3 and Aqua Affinity on this one. Somewhere I also have a turtle shell helmet, which comes in handy. But if you really want to get super advanced, you're going to use a Conduit.
Potions are pretty good. I like to use potions.
Potions are good too. Oh, look at me. I'm running
Water
out of air
breathing.
while I'm talking about this.
Right, so I wanted to try. This used to be a thing. Science, they don't do it anymore, do they?
Nope. You know what the thing is with that? Signs don't work.
Waterlogged.
Yes, they get waterlogged. Same thing with, what are they? The fence posts. Those used to work, but now they get waterlogged, which is a nice feature, I think, because you don't have these stupid air bubbles around what you're trying to build.
Right.
So who knows how long this is going to last. I'm surprised that they haven't updated it where they just pop off, but it still works now.
They'll probably fix it soon, huh? Hold on, I got one more to try. Alright, here we go. Test. Hey!
Oh, that still works. Good one.
Door, yeah.
Open or closed, it works.
Yeah, there's a nice little pocket around. But, you know, who has doors with them, right? I mean, you're much more likely to have a bunch of reeds with you if you're making fireworks.
I have no idea. Whatever you want to bring with you.
Yep. Cool.
So, and also, I don't know, you can just throw the reeds out and get more of them some other time. But if you really want to go expert on something, you will go with one of these guys right here.
What is this?
That is a conduit.
How do you make a conduit? How do you get a conduit?
You use a heart of the sea.
Ah, that's one of those funny guys you get from fishing every once in a while.
That's right. And you put nautilus shells around it. So 8 nautilus shells.
Oh, you also get that from fishing too, huh?
Yes, you usually get that from fishing.
So
as
everything
well.
is from lucky fishing, basically, right?
Well, sometimes they're drops from
from the drowned.
drowns. Yes. Okay, one more here.
It's already sucking in little bubbles, I can see.
Yeah. It's a bubble sucker.
Mm. Ooh,
So
I feel
there
like
we
it just
go.
activated.
Yes.
That is cool.
Hold on.
What are you doing now? Wasn't it done already?
Wait, you see the effect that we have right now?
We have this eyeball effect, conduit power.
Yes. So now we have conduit power on us.
Can I
But the
swoop
range is
at
not
it?
very wide. So to make it a larger range, you need to add
What is the
levels.
range, though? Just curious. I'm still in range
Still in range?
over here.
Let's see how far the range is. We have to wait for the effect to run out too, don't you?
I know, I'm looking at it. It's still like ticking
Okay.
down and up again. Some zombies behind that.
11.
But it is nice
yeah.
and bright underwater now.
Yep. It helps you to see and stuff too. Okay, now I can't get it anymore.
That's a pretty good range.
That's a pretty good range, but you can get it a lot further range.
Really?
Yeah, just by putting more.
Well, I'll stay here. I'll stay
around
here
it.
and I'll see what the range was. So here it is still in range. I feel like... Yeah, it's still in range here. I'm out of range, yeah.
That's counting down.
Yep.
Now, watch this.
2 seconds, 1 second. No effect on me now.
Really?
Oh, nope. I just got it.
There you go. Now you'll have even more. So the
More
more you
range.
fill up around this thing, giving it one square space on every side, you'll get further range.
Ah, and then
Using
can you build a
prismarine.
whole cube? Build a whole cube around this?
Yes, the whole cube will give you the most.
Ooh, I
All
can
the
hear
corners filled
the
in.
heart beating,
Yeah, it's the heart of the sea.
making creepy noises.
Yes.
And can you move this with a silk touch?
Yeah, I don't even think you need a silk touch, but I would probably, actually, let me try it. Yep, there we go. Got it. Oh, that was a silk touch that I used. That's silly me.
Okay, well it's
Well-
fine. You should always just probably use a silk touch for this, right?
Okay, we still got it back. Moving right along.
Speaking of moving,
Speaking of moving,
Right.
exactly. How do you move underwater when you don't have cool enchanted stuff like Depth Strider 3 and all of those other cool aqua affinity things going on? It is just so difficult to move around. I mean, provided
Swimming.
you don't have the conduit power on.
well, swimming did get a lot better in an update,
It did.
didn't it?
It did. Now, you know that if you swim fast around a dolphin, you'll get this cool effect.
Like
And
a
it'll help
speed
you...
boost.
Speed
He's
boost,
trying to come
yeah.
with you. He's trying to come with you.
Yeah, they do try to go along with you. But when you get somewhere, when you get to your
Hold on, I'm gonna
destination...
Try and find out what the effect is.
Of what?
What the effect's called. One dolphin. Okay, it's called Dolphin's Grace.
Dolphin's Grace.
Yeah.
Hold on. So if you get a dolphin on a lead like this, and you take off, you can swim quite fast, as you could normally with a dolphin. But when you get to your destination, you still have him on the lead.
And he's your prisoner forever.
Pretty much. So you go way over here, and you're like, okay, dolphin, thanks so much for helping me. Now, I want you to stay here. Now, I didn't mean to tie him up to that right away. And he will die if he doesn't have access to air. So you have to tie him up somewhere close to air. Otherwise, he will die. And he will also despawn if he doesn't have a name.
Play with the stuff. He's pushing the lead around.
Yeah.
Dolphins are playful like that.
So they will despawn if they don't have a name. And they will drown if they're not close to the surface.
That is unfortunate. We do not want dolphins to die.
No. But that is a cool way of getting around fast and being able to continuously do it.
Yep. Have a pet dolphin.
Have a pet dolphin.
All right, that was the beginner version. What is the expert version?
You can also make an enclosure and keep
Like a
him in
dolphin.
there and have
Like,
little fence gates and stuff.
Like that SeaWorld that everybody boycotted and got shut down?
That's right. So
Okay.
the expert version is one of these, which I believe you have one of as well.
I do indeed.
So this one you can just launch yourself. This is just so much fun.
I feel like it's faster with a dolphin though, in the water.
Yeah, I think there's still a place for dolphins, but
I mean, swimming with a dolphin felt faster to me.
maybe we should have a race.
Okay, I got a dolphin.
Now, wait a minute. You have to take. Wait. Come back.
Look how fast this is.
You're not doing what a race is supposed to be. Now, take off all of your enchanted armor. And put away your Riptide. Okay, we're basically here. Let's swim to the shore over there, the direction that you were going. Ready?
Okay, hold on, I need the dolphin. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wait for you to get him. Okay, you're...
Okay,
now
let's go. Underwater. Cheater.
No, it's any water.
Okay, I thought we were going to do underwater. The Riptide underwater is really slow.
There you are. See, you do actually go faster with the dolphin when you have enchanted stuff on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you
Okay,
would have
that's-
beat me. You would have beat me if you have your
So
enchanted
with that
stuff
strider,
on.
that would have been a lot faster, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let me try that again. Where's my old dolphin, buddy?
And of course, with an elytra, it helps even more.
Because it did feel a lot faster on the way. Oh yeah, it is a lot faster
Yeah.
with the enchanted
right?
gear.
Have you ever wanted to build stuff underwater?
Yeah, kind of.
Have you
I
ever
always
done
kind
it?
of give up because it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it can be frustrating, can't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, I've got a couple techniques.
I bet it's a lot
might-
easier with a conduit like this.
Actually, yes. With a conduit, you don't have to worry about the breathing. But if you're not at a place where you can have a conduit yet, at least you still have these little tips of mine. These guys and stuff. So,
These are actually pretty good.
so let's say you want to build a glass dome underneath the water, right? So, what most people would do is like say, okay, we got ourselves a little glass room that we're going to make here. And we're going to
Let's not call it a dome, right?
Yeah, well, let's not call it a dome if it's not going to be a dome, right?
Right.
So, it's not a dome. So they would do something like this, and then say, "Oh no, how do
I
I
got a
get
door for you.
how do I get all the water out of here?" Yes, please, just put a door in there. Okay, so they say, "Okay, now that I have this, I have to fill it up with sand or dirt or something." And then
To kill all the water. Yeah,
to
you
kill
have
all
2
the
more
water.
blocks to go where you're standing.
Hmm?
You got to back out a little bit more.
Oh yeah. And then they have to dig it out. Now
Right,
it's,
because you got to ruin all the water that's in there, yeah.
that's right. So, and it can be hard because you don't know exactly the shape
Yeah.
that you're looking for. So
But this was really easy because it was quite small, but if you're doing like a giant tunnel or
a
something...
giant thing, yeah, it can be quite hard afterwards. So one way of doing it is just put the sand in the shape that you want.
I get it.
And then
Put the sand interior first, and then put the glass on the
and then
outside.
put the glass around it. Precisely. You can save on corners this way as well.
That's the way I would do it, I think. With the sand first on the inside.
And
Also-
I've run out of glass. Right?
Yep.
And then you
And
can
then you
go
mine it out.
mine it out. Which is a bit easier.
But these are both still the beginner methods. You have a pro tip as well, don't you?
That's right. There are also pro ways of doing this sort of thing.
All right. And how would the professional build a little underwater glass igloo?
So, let's say you're making a tunnel or some sort of thing like that. And you don't want to bother with this sand crap.
Right. Because you
Like-
used up all your sand to make this glass, right?
Yeah, and you're just too lazy to go and get more sand. So you're like, I don't want to fill in the sand before or after. I don't got time for that. So you use sponges.
Sponges.
You go
Now, where do you get
slurp.
sponges? Ah, whoa.
You get them from the underwater temples.
Ah.
The monuments, I think they're called, actually. So there we go. Sponge there, and a sponge here. And look at that. 2 sponges.
You got some water flowing in.
Yeah, you got water flowing in, but you just
Got
have to
put my
block
door
it
in.
off.
Got to put the door in for you.
So anyways, that's sponges. And you can
Cool.
make a huge structure and then clear it out pretty easily with a few good sponges.
And then once you got a sponge wet, then you have to put it in the furnace to dry it out, right?
That's right. You need to put it in the furnace to dry it out.
Good old seafood.
So there you have it.
Woohoo! Man, that was good. I thought we would get all wet during recording that, and I thought it would be difficult to record stuff underwater because, talking underwater sounds like woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, I know. Well, the audio turned out okay,
I think it did.
I think. Yeah,
Yep.
and we dried ourselves off. Nice.
Yep. All clean. We used some of the leftover sponges.
Mm.
Right. Well, thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope you learned something. I definitely learned something. And,
Give us a comment on anything that you would have done differently or any other tips that you might know.
Yeah, some pro underwater survival tips. And if you want to join our live audience, just leave us your Minecraft username. And I think that's it, isn't it, Darryl?
That's it for now.
All right, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.
Later, y'all.